Here goes nothing. Okay. Ooh, I should probably get the whiteboard up, shouldn't I? No, that's not the whiteboard. That's a spoiler for the Halloween special. Hang on. Oh, don't look, everyone. Don't look. Oh, that's better. That's better. Righty, right. And the Honey Thief has just hosted. Welcome in. If you're joining us from the Honey stream, can we get a shout out for the Honey Thief? I think it should work on this stream. I mean, also that we'll all immortalise that as shout out forever on YouTube. I'm just trying to work out why my pretzel is still running when it shouldn't be. Good. Right. Shuggy has a joke, which he'd like explaining. Streamflex, indeed. So that joke is coming to you. Oh no, we're not. We're keeping the bear. We're keeping the bear. We like the bear. We like the bear, so we're going to keep the bear. We're just going to move him over. That's from the wet joke. Yeah, didn't want to write the whole thing. So, Shaggy poses a joke. Why is 6 scared of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Right. So numbers run in a particular order of increasing level integers. When we list integers, we tend to do it in increasing or decreasing fashion. We might count down from 10 to 1 for launching a billionaire into space, or alternatively, we might just count from 1 upwards to whatever. If we were, say, counting, cotton buds, biros, sheets of paper, more sheets of paper, lead pencils, coasters, cushions. You might want to count cushions. Sheep. You might want to count sheep. Buttons on a warehouse coat. All manner. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what you're counting. Nails, screws. Doesn't really matter. As long it's just to illustrate what counting is. Really, thumbtacks, bottles of beer, donuts. Chorizo sausages. It could be any discrete item. We could go on forever just listing things that you can count. Eyes, nose, teeth. But it doesn't really add any more information. It just prolongs the explanation needlessly. So we'll just move straight on to the games in your Steam library. You could count, couldn't you? Lines in a TV screen. You could count. You could count children. Sometimes you might not want to do that if you're the Prime Minister. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, counting's a thing, isn't it? So here, if you miscount the screws, you might get caught trying to escape prison. That's true. Or M. Curtin's Office of Aiding Party use of the short. What? Ah, good. Right. So yes, we've got this joke. It requires a certain sequence of numbers, which is 7. I'm going to do it like that because my handwriting's bad. I have a childish view that people who put a cross on the 7, which I think is an old French style, although they don't even do it in France anymore, is because their handwriting's not very bad, and they just want to make it absolutely clear that that's a 7 and not a 1. That's my belief. It's compensation. Right. So we've got actually I should put a 6 in there as well. 6, you see. So we've got the numbers there: 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, but 6 is he's glowing. No, he's shaking. 6 is afraid of 9. 6 is afraid of 7 rather, and we want to know why. And it's because 7, 8, 9. Now, the word for this number is 8. It's 8. You see, which we spell like this because English is weird. Eeked. 8. You see, now 8 is what we call a homophone. A homophone, which is somebody who hates homosexuals. No. A homophone is a word that has the same sound as another word, you see. And here, 8 is a homophone of 8. And that second word is the past tense of eat, you know. Or it's sort of, it's I don't know the exact term because I lack the schooling, but yes, if somebody eats 8 hot dogs, you could say that they ate 8 hot dogs. Oh dear, that was a bad choice. Yes. So in this joke, we're taking this number 789 and we're turning it into, if I can do a little bit of artfulness here with my board. I can't. Hang on. Let's start again. 7. And when I write this up on the board, any confusion you have about this joke will melt away. Melt away. Yeah. You see? 7, 8, 9. You see? So it's a homophone for 8. So in counting it, 7, 8, 9, we're actually saying something else. We're saying 7, 8, as in eats 9. And of course, if a number's going around eating other numbers, well, that's going to instill fear into the hearts of further integers. So that's why 6 is scared. So as I say, we've got essentially two phrases that two meanings that are simultaneously being implied, and from that we get a little brain tickle, a little laugh from that. So, Commander Shuggy, have I explained that joke to your satisfaction? Oh, it's that joke. It actually did make sense. Good work. Thank you, Feather. Did you just write the N from right to left? Are you broken? What's wrong with you? Bloke. I'll tell you the story. This is a little addendum, because I'm glad you brought this up, because I'm blind to it. I'm utterly blind to it. Right. Okay. So, picture it. Little Jack Little. I was 5, and we're doing alphabets. We're doing how to do the writing, yeah, at school, and because the alphabet's important, isn't it? And I was taught when I was doing the letters to always start at the top. Always start at the top when you're doing a letter. You start from the top and work down. Oh, not with an eraser though. That was the first thing they teach you. This was back at space school, obviously. So yeah, B, you're starting here and you're working down. Yes. F, sort of, you're starting here and working down. You know, L, starting here, working down. You see? And I tend to get a bit pedantic with myself over things. So when we came on to doing the capital N, and I'm going to struggle here. Don't laugh. I'm going to struggle here. Basically, one is taught. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Oh, never know how that's going to come out. So yes, we were taught to do it that way. So we start. Whoa! Suddenly, oh, what's this, teacher? What's this? We're starting at the bottom suddenly. You lack principle. Yeah, going up, and then down there. And then there. And, to me, my little brain, I thought, no, we've been told a very important piece of information which we are going to live the rest of our lives by, which is that we start at the top, not the bottom, you weird teacher, at the top, just like we agreed before. Just like that. Badly, but just like that. I'll do a better one. Yeah, so that's how. So basically, from a very young age, whenever I had to write an N, I'd have to leave a gap. So let's say, if I was halfway through writing minimum, leave a little bit of a gap, and reverse to put my N in. And that's basically how I've always done my capital N's. And that strange little hiccup in your brain, bloke with superpowers, as you watch me do my ends backwards. An argument from authority is no argument at all. Well, what was her argument but an argument from authority, I say? I'm just catching up with chat. So starting at the top. Actually, now I've tried writing. I don't do that. Ooh. Same Jean, I believe it's called the correct way. I do N as a vertical down, then a V. So you sort of break it. So you do it like that. That's nice. I can get behind that. I can get behind that, Jean. Yeah. But yes, that little weird sort of moment of confusion, bloke, that you experienced and reacted against. I basically have that every time I watch any other human being, pretty much, write an N. I'll probably get okay. I'll probably get on okay with Jean. You know, if Jean was doing some writing on a whiteboard, I'll probably be fine with his N's. But yeah, the rest of the time it's like, that feels weird. That feels weird. It's quite an unusual thing. It's like when you watch somebody else using Windows and they use just completely different ways of doing stuff. How do I write a what? Hang on, I can't quite read that because of my oldie worldy. Oh. How do I write a candelabra? Then Curtains is saying. Well, I'd probably choose not to. Right, but anyway, enough of this digression. We've explained the joke, which is the main thing. So yeah, let's get back to the whatever we were doing before.